Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to another exciting, inspiring and absolutely fabulous episode of Royal Sussex Squad, your number one spot for all things Harry and Meghan, where we celebrate their brilliance, their strength and their unstoppable journey of love and purpose. Today, we have some absolutely delicious news to savour. We're not just talking about Meghan Markle's latest product. No. We're talking about a powerful symbol of reinvention, independence, and honouring a legacy that touches the heart of millions around the globe. Meghan Markle has just dropped her first ever rose from her lifestyle brand, As Ever. Yes, you heard that right. Our beautiful Duchess of Sussex is raising her glass, and so are we. And guess what? This is not just any wine launch. This is a moment of transformation and tribute that we must all pause to admire. The Napa Valley Rose dropped on July 1st. Now, if you know your royal history, and I know my Sussex Squad family always does, you know that date is profoundly significant. July 1st would have been Princess Diana's 64th birthday. Diana, the original people's princess, who embodied compassion, kindness and true royal spirit. Diana, who showed us what it meant to be authentic, to defy the stiff upper lip, to reach out and touch hearts across the world. Meghan didn't have to explicitly say why she chose this date. The symbolism speaks louder than any words ever could. This launch is a love letter to Diana, to Harry, and to every woman who has ever dared to write her own story rather than follow someone else's script. But wait, it gets even more special. July 1st also marks the anniversary of when Harry and Meghan first started talking back in 2016. That spark, that beginning of a love story that would go on to shake the foundations of centuries-old traditions and inspire millions. The stars aligned, and the universe gave us this couple on a day already steeped in love and remembrance. How poetic, how powerful, and how deeply moving is that? Now, some people, you know the ones, the salty tabloid writers and haters lurking in dark corners of the internet, might try to twist this story. They'll call it a publicity stunt or accuse Meghan of trying to capitalise on Diana's memory. But let's be crystal clear, my beautiful Sussex Squad. These are the same voices who have tried to tear this couple down at every single step. They can't stand to see Meghan thrive, to see Harry flourish in a life free from their toxic grasp. These naysayers will spin their conspiracies and their hate, but here's the truth they can't deny. Meghan and Harry are not surviving. They are thriving. They are building a legacy rooted in love, respect, and authenticity. Their projects are selling out, their messages are resonating globally, and their impact is undeniable. Let's talk about this rose itself, because, honey, it's not just a drink, it's a celebration in a bottle, a bespoke blend with soft notes of stone fruit, gentle minerality, and a lasting finish. Imagine that. You're sitting in your garden on a warm summer afternoon, the sun kisses your skin, laughter echoes around you, and you raise a glass of this beautiful rose. That's the essence Meghan captured. The As Ever rose was carefully crafted for those long, luxurious lunches that become dinners, for those sun-drenched weekends where the only soundtrack is music and laughter. This isn't just a wine, it's a declaration that life's little moments matter, that joy deserves to be savoured and celebrated. Let's also remember that As Ever isn't Meghan's first foray into lifestyle branding. The Tig, her former blog, was beloved by so many for its warmth, authenticity and inspiration. With As Ever, Meghan has resurrected that spirit and elevated it to a whole new level, and she's done it on her own terms. Her brand doesn't just sell products. It sells possibility, empowerment and a vision of life that is gentle yet strong, elegant yet approachable. She said it herself. I see myself as an entrepreneur and a female founder, not merely an influencer. And don't we just love that? Meghan refuses to be put in a box. She redefines every single space she walks into. And you know what else I love? She's involving her family every step of the way. She and Harry enjoy nightcap recaps, those quiet, tender moments where they chat about their day and plan their children's lunches. That is the real power of Meghan's work. It's not about chasing trends or making a quick buck. It's about creating a life of meaning, intention and love. A life where her children can grow up knowing they were part of something special from the very beginning. Can we talk about how everything Meghan touches seems to sell out within hours? The June 20th restock of As Ever was a massive success, with products like her herbal teas, crepe baking mix and shortbread cookie mix flying off the shelves. Even the new apricot spread and orange blossom honey were snapped up almost instantly. People aren't just buying product, they're buying into a vision, a movement, a feeling of connection that transcends mere consumerism. Meanwhile, what are the haters doing? They're stuck complaining in dusty tabloids, stuck in cycles of negativity and bitterness. They can't see past their own jealousy to recognize the brilliance unfolding before them. Every time Meghan wins, and she keeps winning, they lose just a little bit more credibility. It is so clear. Meghan and Harry represent a new era, an era where kindness is strength, where vulnerability is power, and where family, chosen and biological, stands above outdated protocols and stifling traditions. They've taken all the poison thrown their way and turned it into the sweetest nectar. And now they're toasting with a glass of rosé, inviting us all to raise ours in solidarity. We are witnessing history, family. Years from now, when people talk about what it means to break free and live authentically, they'll mention Harry and Meghan. They'll talk about As Ever, about the rose that launched on Diana's birthday, about the way this couple redefined royal life and love on their own terms. This is why it's so important for us to support them, to uplift them, and to counter the negativity with twice as much love and positivity. We are their global family, and our voices matter. When we buy a bottle of As Ever Rose, when we share Meghan's story, when we defend Harry against the haters, we're contributing to a legacy that is bigger than all of us. I want you all to take a moment today, pour yourself a drink, whether it's wine, tea, or even water. Toast to Meghan, toast to Harry, toast to Diana, toast to love, resilience, and the unstoppable power of living your truth. Before we wrap up, I want to remind you all to keep that love flowing right here in our community. If you enjoyed this video, if you felt inspired, if you're as excited about Meghan's new rose as I am, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Smash that like button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a moment of our Sussex celebration. Meghan Markle drops her first As Ever rose and has another big announcement. The launch date falls on what would have been Princess Diana's 64th birthday. Meghan Markle's first alcoholic release from As Ever is now available, with more wines on the way. The debut, Napa Valley Rose, was first unveiled in As Ever's June 20th product restock. The launch date falls on a day tied to Princess Diana and the beginning of Prince Harry and Meghan's romance. Meghan Markle is toasting a new chapter for her lifestyle brand, As Ever, with a glass of rosé. On Tuesday, July 1st, the Duchess of Sussex launched her brand's first alcoholic offering, a Napa Valley Rose, available at wine.asever.com. Priced at $30 per bottle, it's sold in sets of three, $90, half cases, $159, and full cases, $300. But the rose drop is just the start. Meghan, 43, is also announcing the brand's expansion into wine, with a Méthode Champenoise Napa Valley sparkling wine planned for the near future and additional varietals to follow. The launch date falls on what would have been the 64th birthday of Prince Harry's mother, Princess Diana. Diana died in a car crash in Paris in 1997 at age 36, and both Harry and Meghan have honoured her legacy in personal ways, including giving their daughter, Princess Lilibet, the middle name Diana. Meghan didn't publicly address the timing in the lead-up to the launch, but the date also echoes a milestone from the couple's own love story. In his 2023 memoir, Spare, Prince Harry revealed that he and Meghan first started talking on July 1st, 2016, his mother's 55th birthday. A product description teased the rose as a perfect sip for the season, calling it a bespoke blend, with soft notes of stone fruit, gentle minerality, and a lasting finish, launching just in time for summer entertaining. In a press release shared with People, the brand added that the rose is designed for summer's best moments, from lunches that turn into dinners and sun-drenched weekends, where the only thing louder than the music is the laughter. This blend captures the essence of celebration, inviting wine lovers to toast all the moments that matter most, both big and small. The Napa Valley Rose was first announced during a June 20th restock of Meghan's As Ever brand. The Duchess of Sussex had refreshed inventory for the lifestyle line she originally launched on April 2nd, selling out once again within hours. "We spent so much time making sure we had so much more inventory, that's why we took the time, and you guys are doing it again," the Duchess of Sussex said in a video on her Instagram stories. "We're nearly sold out on everything, and I can't believe it." On June 20th, As Ever restocked its original lineup, including herbal teas, crepe baking mix, shortbread cookie mix and flour sprinkles, while introducing two new additions, apricot spread and orange blossom honey. Earlier this year, the Duchess of Sussex spoke to people about launching her new business, while clarifying that she doesn't consider herself an influencer. "I see myself as an entrepreneur and a female founder," she said, "and if the brand ends up influential, then that's great." When it comes to unwinding, Meghan and Harry might just raise a glass of her newly launched rose. In a nod to the quieter moments of family life, the Duchess previously said that she and Harry often end their evenings with what she calls nightcap recaps, relaxing with a drink, chatting about their day, and making lunchboxes for their kids, Prince Archie, 6, and Lilibet, 4. "I hope that when they get old enough, they feel really proud that they were part of the beginning of this with me," Meghan told people earlier this year, reflecting on the early days of building As Ever. "And if you really want to show some extra love and keep this channel thriving, consider sending a super thanks donation. Every contribution helps us continue shining a bright light on Harry and Meghan's story, countering the negativity and celebrating the beauty of authenticity. Thank you all for being here today. Thank you for believing in this journey, for standing up against the haters, and for choosing love every single time. Together we are unstoppable, just like Harry and Meghan. I'll see you in the next video, my fabulous Sussex Squad family. Until then, keep raising those glasses and keep spreading that joy. Cheers to Meghan, cheers to Harry, and cheers to all of us living our best, most authentic lives. Love you all.